What is up, guys? Okay, today we are going to be studying some anatomy of the human skull, and if we got extra time, we are going to cover some of the other structures. Okay, let's begin some studying of the anatomy of our skull. Okay, and I made a mistake before. Let's continue. Superior temporal line. Superior, okay, I always made this analogy of the temporal is our temple. It's the top part of our head. So I'm going to say that this is our temporal. Yes, that is our temporal. Frontonasal suture. Yeah, the sutures, they have those puzzle lines on our skull. So that's our frontonasal suture. The external acoustic meatus. That's also similar to a suture, except it's actually I thought this was the coronal. Huh. External. Oh, that's probably not that. I believe meatus is considered an opening, so I think it might be. I'm going to have to go with this. Alright, I knew it because external, your outer, acoustic, that's where you kind of listen to music. So this is like your ear, so it's acoustic. Meatus, so meatus is actually a hole or an opening. That's how I remembered it. Styloid process, that's the pointy pen thing of your head, of your skull. So that would be right here. Styloid process. Okay, they're making me type a term for what this part of the skull is. I'm going to have to go with the sphenoid, because the sphenoid is seen through an opening in your what's the anatomical term for eye socket? I think it was ossicle, but yeah, there's usually holes in your eye socket that show your sphenoid, so it's closer to the eye socket, so I'm going to have to go with the sphenoid bone. And that's correct. Lambdoid suture. Lambdoid suture. Okay, so this suture is, from what I read in our textbook, is usually on the back of the head, so it's most likely this one connected to the occipital bone. Yep. Okay. Frontal bone, that's where you're protecting. If you play soccer, this is where you head all the soccer balls, so it gets damaged, but it's pretty tough stuff. Frontal. Alright, we are doing good. Look at that workout lady. She is working her butt off. Let's do this. Just like her, let's work our butt off. Okay, okay, I know this is a frontal nasal sinus. Frontonasal suture. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, they want me to retype it. Frontonasal suture. Yep. Oh wow, this really helps you learn. Frontal bone. Yep. Oh, this is real tough stuff. Stylus. This is a tough one. I can't remember the title. I mean, once I see the term, I'll know that. Okay, that's a styloid process. I didn't see the term yet, so. Okay, we notice we took some time on this. External acoustic meatus. Yep. Okay, that looks like a suture. Oh man, I don't think I covered that one yet. Your superior temporal line. Okay, back is lambdoid suture. What? Lambdoid. I thought it was spelled lambdoid, but I'm sure that's correct. Spelling the one I gave it. Coronal suture, that's probably your crown, so it's most likely up there. Yep. Great job. Moving ahead. Okay, this is the temporal, superior temporal line, so it's probably that one. Yep. Okay, they want the parietal bone. I always say parrying. Parrying. When you parry, it's near, you parry at the temple. That's where the temple is, where you do all your fights and stuff. So your parietal is at your temporal area. Yep. Okay. This is that styloid process. That little bump. Yep. Okay. Okay. I believe this is the coronoid suture. I believe that's the name. Coronal suture. Ah, what a... You know what? Spelling is important in things like these, so I'm going to have to go for that. Zygomatic process of temporal bone. Okay, this is usually like close to the cheek, or it's usually in the cheekish area, so I'm going to have to go with, okay, our temporals right there. I'm going to have to go with this one. Yeah, closest to the cheek. Okay, zygomatic bone. Okay, the zygomatic bone is more on the cheek, so it's probably this one. Frontonasal suture. Yeah. Strong effort. You're doing great. Ooh. Wow, we building muscle in the brain. Okay, zygomatic suture. That is the cheek. What? Ah, zygomatic bone. There's a difference, you know. Okay, I'll go for that. Zygomatic bone. Okay, you happy now? Okay, now I'm gonna call this, I believe this was the one I made, I said on the last one, zygomatic suture. Ah, it's the bigger name. Okay, there was no suture. That's the zygomatic process of the temporal bone. Zygomatic process of temporal bone. Okay, that's the styloid process right there. Yep. Okay, that's the coronal suture. Yep. That is your temporal. Temporal. I think this is the temporal bone. Ah, superior temporal bone. So close. Okay, we're getting stronger, guys. This is the brain lifting weights right here, you know? Oh, accidentally pressed the caps lock. But yeah, the brain is slowly building neurons. The more you practice temporal line, your anatomy. Mental protuberance. Okay, think about protuberance. Protuberance is usually a bulging out type of thing. So I'm going to have to go with the bottom of the chin. Okay. Okay, that would be the parietal bone because it's on the temple. So you parry at the temple, you fight there. That's where the monks are. You're really hitting your stride. Oh, thank you. And look at this guy. Oh, snap. He's snowboarding, striding. Okay, zygomatic bone. Oh, that is the zygomatic bone. Temporal line, something like that. Temporal, superior, above the head, superior temporal line. Oh, this is a nasal. Oh my word, how Yeah, you guys are watching me struggle right now. Okay. Nasal suture, something like that. Frontonasal suture. Oh my word. It's a spelling error. Or, actually, no. I missed the word front, so it's not much of a spelling error. Okay, this is the mental protuberance. Remember, because we were talking about tuberance a while ago. Okay, that was just small U accidental spelling error. Okay, this is the zygomatic process. No. Zygomatic process of the temporal bone. Yep. The edge of your face. Okay, the mastoid process. Okay, this one is. I think this is the one that's below the occipital bone. Could be wrong. Oh, that's right. So it's that point at the bottom of your skull. Okay, this is probably the coronal suture, the crown of the skull. Now you're getting the hang of this. Ooh, tasty. Okay, superior, I got this. Superior temporal line. Yep. Inferior temporal line. Okay, that's probably below the superior. Superior was right there, so that's probably inferior, because it's the only one at the temporal right now from the picture. That is your cheekbone, so it's your zygomatic bone. Think of someone rubbing a zygote over there. Your mental foramen. Okay, when you think of a foramen, you think of a hole, or an opening, or a hollow opening. When you think of mental, you think of chin. So, going to call it that looks like a hole or a hollow opening, so that's probably your mental foramen. Great, nicely done. Okay. Okay, there's a. Oh, this again. Frontonasal suture. Yep. That is the mastoid process. It's that thing at the end. Yep. Okay, what is this? Okay, that looks like. That looks like. If you guys are watching this video, you're probably like, oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay. Let's see if I could try and figure it out. It was a zygomatic process, or something like that. Zygomatic process of temporal bone. Okay. Keep learning. Keep building those brain cells. Keep being smarter. Keep it up. You're doing great. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, the ethmoid bone. Okay. Ethmoid usually encompasses the nasal area, so it is a tough one. I believe this is the maxilla, so I'm going to have to go with this area because it looks the most nasal to me. Yep, that is the ethmoid bone. Okay, this is a mental because of the area, and I'm going to go with foramen because it's the hollow opening. Mental foramen, yep. Zygomatic process of the temporal bone. Again. Okay. Temporal bone. Where's our... The temple's up there. Did I get the temple wrong? Guess that's the temporal bone. Okay, oh, this temporal... Okay, the red is the parietal, purple is the temporal. Okay, so this is the inferior temporal line. Yep. Okay, I got this. Frontonasal. Oh my word. Bone? Sinus? Ah, suture. Oh my word. Okay, at least I got the first word correct, so I'll probably remember that next time. The maxilla that's definitely the maxilla. There are two lines on the temporal bone. This one is the one above Okay, so you must be the superior temporal line. Yep. That is your ethmoid bone. Oh, it's the same thing. I accidentally just put bone there, but it's still correct. Maxilla. Yep. Okay. Zygomatic process of the temporal bone. Okay, that is correct. I just put the there. There's nothing wrong with that. Nasal bone. Ooh, it's the frontal nasal suture because it's a line. So nasal bone might be this one poking out right here. Yep. This one is the temporal bone. Yes. That is the frontal nasal suture. Yep. You're killing it. Oh, I love that face. That face is the face of confidence. Temporal process of zygomatic bone. So it must be the... Wait, we've done this so many times. That area. What? What did I just click then? Oh, that's a zygomatic arch. Oh, there's a temporal process. Okay. Zygomatic arch. Oh, there's a difference. That's a big difference. Okay. A bit more closer attention to this. Okay, mandible. The mandible has to be over here. It's your jaw that eats the food. Occipital bone. It's the back of the head. Yep. Frontal bone. Oh, wait. Oh, they wanted the zygomatic arch. Okay, I gotta keep reading. Squamous suture. Squamous. Looks squamous. Yep. Squamous suture. Nasal bone. Most likely. Yep, nasal bone. Okay, frontal nasal suture. Has to be, yes. Temporal process of zygomatic bone. Okay, it's that thing right there. I choose you. Yep. Zygomatic arch. Okay, it's the big thing. Yep. Now that's impressive. You're impressive. 12 mastered. Okay. Okay. Can't keep making the same mistakes. Okay, let's go. Styloid process. There are two lines on the temporal bone. This one is the one below. Wait, didn't I answer this? Inferior temporal line. Correct, nicely done. Okay. Zygomatic process of temporal bone. Temporal process of zygomatic bone. Why did I mix that up? Are they changing these? This is a trap. Okay. I'll go with it. I'll bite. Zygomatic bone. Okay, what are you? Okay. I got you. Zygomatic arch. Yep. This is the occipital bone. Yes. And you are the squamous suture. Yes. Okay. This is the mandible, your jaw. You are acing the suite. You guys are watching me learn my skull. Thank you. We're almost there. We're almost at 100. Let's go. Superior temporal line. building those neurons, you know, to study this bone. I mean, the skull. Coronal suture. Yep. Okay, where are we? Oh, I see you. Frontal nasal suture. Finally got that. Man, it took forever. Includes both zygomatic process of temporal bone and temporal process of zygomatic bone. Whew, this is a tough one. I'm going to have to go with the no, let's try the squamous suture. There's a boundary. It's the zygomatic arch. Yeah, we gotta study that one. Let's go. The zygomatic arch. You are the connection between the zygomatic bone and the temporal bone. Okay, that thing right there. That is the temporal process of zygomatic bone. Yeah. Looks good. That over there, that has to be the zygomatic bone. You better be the bone. Okay, good. That over there could be the temporal process of the zygomatic bone. Oh my word, there's still okay, there is a difference. Okay, so that one over there is the temporal process of the zygomatic bone. This one right here is the zygomatic process of the temporal bone. So it's part of the temporal bone. This is the temporal bone. That is the zygomatic bone. We have a zygomatic process on the temporal bone. If it's on the purple. If it's over here, it's a temporal process on the zygomatic bone. There's a difference. Okay, let's just type it real quick. Temporal bone. We are acing this. Okay, we've come a long way. Can't give up. Okay, that is the opposite. You are the temporal process of zygomatic bone. Yes, we did it. Includes both zygomatic process of temporal bone and temporal process of zygomatic bone. Includes both zygomatic process Oh, this is the zygomatic arch. Includes both zygomatic process of temporal bone. Oh, the zygomatic arch is the in-between. That's why it was that big rectangle that was here before. Nice done. Okay. Okay, that is the temporal process. No, that is the zygomatic process of the temporal bone. Yep. You're nearly perfect. Nearly. Oh, that angel thing on the head. That's kind of cute. Zygomatic arch. Okay, I see you. Connecting the zygomatic and the temporal bones. Okay, that is what we talked about for many times. That is the temporal process of zygomatic bone. Yes. And you are the zygomatic process of temporal bone. There is a difference. There is a difference. You're so close to perfection. Keep it up. Let's do this. Let us reach that perfection. The temporal process of the zygomatic bone. You are right there. Oh, you're asking me the same questions again. Okay, that's the temporal. No, that's the zygomatic process of temporal bone. Yep. Includes both zygomatic process of temporal bone and temporal process of zygomatic bone. That is the zygomatic arch. Correct, nice, done. Oh, we did it. Okay, we just reached 100%. Thanks guys for watching this video. You watched me struggle, but we learned about all that part of the skull. And thanks. Have a great day. God bless. And good luck on your anatomy stuff also, if you ever have a test. I hope this watching me struggle has helped you guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.